What up, Facebook and YouTube? This is Chief X at you with this common sense science. Listen here. I'm going to tell you the reasons why black folk believed Dr. Sebi and the psychology behind it. Understand me. I've been studying this a long time. I've been researching Sebi. I've been going back and forth with a lot of Sebiites. Right? It's a cult. Right? Black folk are cultish. Okay? Let's not get that twisted. Believe me. Very, 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 very cultish. Okay, now let me just tell you these reasons. There's 3 reasons why black folk believed Dr. Sebi. Now, mind you, I'm the first person in this so-called conscious community who came for Dr. Sebi and debunked a lot of that shit. Why? Because I was an alkaline water salesman for a company called Enagic. Look it up. Everyone knows this. They sell what they call Kangen water out of an ionizer that alkalines the water. I believed in that shit when I got into it. This was before people even started talking about Sebi on social media. And I used to go to the meetings. They used to hype you up and buy these machines and ionizers and make an alkaline water, which is trash shit and fake ass shit. It's pseudoscience, right? And I believed it for a while until I started doing some research and realized, you know what, I was wrong as fuck. Then I flipped over to coming for Sebi and his bullshit because that was one of his main things. An alkaline body can cure disease. That's his main thing. I don't want to get into other things because we're going to be here all night. And I had to debunk that. The entire world of academia is against that and don't agree. So what happened is, you guys believed a man who claimed he can cure all diseases. He can cure the blind, sickle cell. He can cure autism. He has an herb for autism. Now, being a youth counselor for a decade, working with bad kids on meds and shit like that, and kids who have autism, Osberry's disease and shit like this, you guys never worked in these fields. You don't understand autism and behavior. Like really, like for real. Shut your mouth and listen to someone who has some wisdom and experience. Listen here. You cannot cure no autism by no herbs, fruit, or vegetables. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. You cannot cure no autism with herbs, fruits, and vegetables. You can't cure it. There is no cure for sickle cell. My grandbaby has sickle cell. There's no cure for it. It's disrespectful to lead someone on thinking there's a cure for it. There's no cure for lupus. I have an aunt who died from lupus. So I feel a lot of this shit is disrespectful and leading black folk on down a fucking road of pseudoscience and death and gross miseducation. Now, 3 reasons why black folk believe Dr. Sebi. Let me give you. Because black folk is messiah prone, for one. They're always looking for someone to save them instead of saving themselves. Read a goddamn book. Okay? They're messiah prone. They're looking for a savior. And to them, Sebi was a savior. 2, lack of scientific literacy. Black folk are behind the curve when it comes to scientific literacy. The world is moving right past you niggas, and you don't even see it or get it. They're moving on. They got kids, all these kids in colleges, and you guys have no respect for professionals and educated people and degrees and master's degrees. And you guys think everybody who got a master's degree or a doctor's degree is lying and trying to harm or kill you. It's just, this is a mental health condition. Paranoia is a mental health condition. So, lack of scientific literacy. Scientific literacy is like the vaccine for gullibility. It's the vaccine for naivety. Once you're scientifically literate, these fools cannot fool you and get over on you because you know better. You know science, you know how the body works, and you can figure out this is not true by studying and fucking reading and listening to experts. Number 3, black folk is in competition with white folk for morality and accomplishments. And it's psychological and subconscious. See, the psychology of it is black folk want to be able to say, yeah, fuck you doctors, fuck you experts, fuck all you nurses. We got us one, Dr. SEBI. He knows more than all you guys. Dr. SEBI cured diseases. Subconsciously, you're competing with white folk in your mind, thinking that you guys are special and different. And it's leading you down a road of nowhere. Listen to what I'm telling you. The reason that black folk have are stealing everybody's history. They claim that they're the original Chinese, that they're the Native Americans, that they're the Egyptians, that they're the Moors. They claim all this fucking falsehood because of shame of who they really are and what they never did in life or historically. So you're Messiah prone, thinking somebody's going to save you. Nobody's going to save you. Get over it. You have a lack of scientific literacy. You guys don't listen to. Like if it was a live stream or a video teaching some science, that shit y'all ain't going to ignore. You're going straight to paying attention to rappers and shit. And gossip. Niggas today still think that white folk gave them syphilis in the Tuskegee thing. Niggas still think that. They never gave you syphilis. Niggas contracted syphilis from acting a goddamn fool and fucking around so goddamn much. What they did was didn't treat it because they wanted to see what the results is. They didn't give you syphilis. Niggas don't even know this. So you have all this paranoia from shit in the 50s and the 60s, and you need to update your mind. This is 2023. Any nation who's scientifically illiterate is going to fail and be poor as fuck and need aid from other countries. Haiti, scientifically illiterate. They got whole documentaries telling you that they were so superstitious with these religions and voodoo and all this old fake pseudoscience shit. They never got into science. They never got into producing what they already have and trading on a world stage, so they became poor. Along with, they were sanctioned by people for their French, fucking up the French. So how do black folk, if they're not cultish, believe a man healed the blind, can cure autism, sickle cell, lupus, cure cancer, and can cure all diseases, he said. Not one disease escapes him that he can't cure. How do black folk believe all that and never seen one semblance of proof of any of those claims out this charlatan named SEBI, who has blood on his hands and thousands of people died listening to his bullshit? People don't even know it is a black AIDS organization. This lady contacted me a while back when we was debating this bullshit. And she said a few of her friends died because they stopped taking their meds and believed some shit SEBI said. And they were pissed at SEBI. SEBI got blood on his hands. You diggers just don't know. So people, why are you hating? I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth. This dude was a criminal, a charlatan, and a habitual and purposeful liar intentionally. It's not no mistake or something he think and believed. He knows he ain't cured not one person on earth ever in his entire life of any major disease. You got a common cold? Okay. You can get cured or healed from a common cold. Time will heal it. So black folk believe SEBI for them 3 reasons. They're Messiah prone. They're looking for somebody to save them. They have a lack of scientific literacy. And they are in competition with white folk for morality. Stop being in competition with white folk for morality. You're losing. Black folk, us, we commit the most violent crimes by percentage in all of America out of all races. We fucking up. There is no moral competition for morality. Look at hip hop. Niggas killing each other, gang banging, acting a goddamn plum fool. Are they doing that in heavy metal? Rock? Country music? When have you heard stories of them having beef and shooting and killing? It's you niggas who's acting a goddamn fool. There is no competition. You guys need to turn in on yourself. Shut the fuck up pointing fingers at other people and white people loving being victimhood with this victimhood mentality. It's the white people, they're trying to kill us. Ain't nobody trying to kill your motherfucking ass. Cut the crap. Ain't nobody touch you. Or trying to touch you. Or even thinking about you. White folk can't make no money off dead people. Why would they want to kill you or harm you? The NFL, the NBA, baseball, entertainment industry needs you to generate this fucking money. If I'm in business, I want everybody's money. I don't want to limit myself and remove half the fucking population so I can only get half the money. What kind of sense does that make? Nobody thinks like that. Stop being paranoid. SEBI was trash, a habitual liar. The story you guys believed about his court case was a story he told, and you fell for. He lost that court case. It's on my page right here. It's on my YouTube page. I'm showing the whole fucking court case, the court records, the minutes, everything. He lost. You thought he won, and you thought he brought people who were cured to court with him. That's a fucking lie, because court wasn't even about that. He had a few supporters come, but those weren't people who were cured of anything to prove anything, because he never cured one person in his fucking life. You guys are embarrassing black folk on the world stage with this stupidity and this gullibility. Stop focusing on fucking rappers and the latest gossip on YouTube and enlighten yourself scientifically about your body, your health, what works, what don't work. There's no such thing called natural medicine. These are plays on words that charlatans and hustlers do to you. Naturopathic medicine is also called alternative medicine. And that's a program and a system. It's not a specific medicine. So there's no such thing as natural medicine. There's no plant or herb that your ass can go out and pick and take that's going to relieve some serious back pain you got. And you can't name the plant. So although medicine is derived, from plants and fungus, it's manufactured in a lab by experts who know what they're doing, and they change the composition of it to make it into a medicine to help humans. You can't name a plant or an herb that's going to stop some severe back pain. There's never been a plant or herb when a basketball player breaks his fucking leg or a football player breaks his fucking leg on the field, and there's some plant or herb they give him that is going to relieve that pain until he gets to the hospital. Shut your ass up and listen to reality. Modern medicine changed the world. Before modern medicine, so people have to stop saying Western medicine. People don't say Western medicine no more. They say modern medicine. Because all this shit is universal, not just Western. It's Northern, it's Eastern, it's Southern. Everybody in the world is on the same page. Vitamin E to Arabs is the same exact science as vitamin E to the whites, to vitamin E to the Africans. Africans have labs, science labs, and universities. You didn't know this? Everybody in academia agrees, except you pseudoscience people who are SEBIites and in a fucking cult. Because your mind has been flooded and influenced for decades by false teachers, snakes, pimps, hustlers, trying to take your money under false pretenses of they can help you and improve your health. There's no such thing as a detox unless you're in a medical setting because you got some poison ivy in you or a fucking rattlesnake bit your ass. Then you get hospitalized and they'll detox that poison some kind of way and try to save your life. But they don't use that shit y'all talking about. The shit y'all buying in detox. I used to sell one, so I know. I stopped selling it. That's how real and honest I am. That shit y'all taking, thinking you detoxing, your kidneys and liver is your detox. See, when you're scientifically literate, you already know your kidneys and liver is your detox system. Nothing you take detoxes you, unless you got some poison in you, and you're in a medical setting in a hospital trying to survive. What you guys are taking is just an herbal laxative that charlatans made you think was a detox. You're taking an herbal laxative that relaxes this shit in you and it makes you have the runs. I used to sell cleansers and detoxes. You can't tell me. I would never stop selling it if I believed in it. I stopped believing in it. I've changed. I said, I'm always going to remain teachable. If I'm not teachable anymore, I'm going to lose and be stagnant. It is okay to admit when you were wrong about something or you didn't know something. It's okay to admit, you know what? I used to be caught up in all that bullshit, and I used to believe that bullshit. I used to be where you're at, so I know. So those are the reasons people believed Dr. Sebi. You guys got to get some esteem, okay? Get some fucking confidence and save yourself. There is no competition with white folk morality. You niggas is fucking up. See, when I make this statement, people always say, oh, the government. I'm not talking about no motherfucking government. I'm not talking about no motherfucking system. I'm talking about a citizen, a individual, and individual people living in America. You guys commit the most crime by fucking far. By percentage. And you're only 14%. 13 or 14% in America. And you're terrorizing America. Also, let me add this. All these, it's not one celebrity who can claim SEBI cured them. SEBI lied on all them celebrities and said he helped them and cured them. He didn't. He made everybody worse. You guys don't probably remember, he had issues with Teddy Pendergrass. Teddy Pendergrass basically said, get the fuck up out my face. Because SEBI got to telling this nigga that he can get him up out that wheelchair and cure him of all that shit he was in. Cure him of not being paralyzed no more and rejuvenate his body. It never happened. He died. Michael Jackson was going to sue the fuck out SEBI's lying ass. Michael Jackson died of what SEBI said he helped him with. Let's be real. Dr. Sebi lied on Lisa Left Eye Lopez and told the world he cured her of herpes. Disrespectful. In her death, lied on a dead woman. I will pay you $100. No, let me up it. I'll pay you $1,000 if you can show me anywhere Lisa Left Eye Lopez ever said she had herpes. She's never said that to anybody. Sebi lied on her. He lied on Michael Jackson. He lied on Teddy Pendergrass. He's a habitual liar and a crook. And has blood on his hands for not giving a shit about black people, black kids. He only cared about making money off you gullible idiots.